Welcome to Golden Farmhouse Tales, where springtime charm meets timeless decor. In today's video, we'll wander through a vintage farmhouse in full bloom, inspired by Joanna Gaines' cozy cottage style. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more countryside beauty, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Spring awakens the countryside as our camera glides over a cozy vintage farmhouse, nestled among blooming cherry blossoms. White fences stretch alongside worn brick paths, and the soft morning sun kisses the porch dressed with antique planters and delicate floral wreaths. Everything whispers welcome in golden rural charm. Inside the farmhouse, the living room glows with character. Distressed white walls meet pastel curtains swaying gently. A floral rug warms the wood floors. Wildflowers in vintage vases sit beside armchairs faded with love, while morning sunlight flows generously through wide windows, revealing the garden outside. In the heart of the home, a spring cottage kitchen greets us. The weathered cabinets wear sage green perfectly. White porcelain and open shelving reveal treasured heirlooms. Ceramic jars, fresh herbs, and old tin canisters line the counters. The daylight is soft, wrapping the space in timeless comfort. The camera sweeps around the farmhouse exterior. Wisteria climbs the whitewashed walls, and ivy drapes gently over the gables. The roof's rustic metal panels gleam slightly under soft clouds. Lavender and daffodils bloom in happy bursts, surrounding the home in a fragrant, sun-dappled embrace of spring. A quiet reading nook appears, tucked beside a window with lace curtains. A floral armchair, stacked vintage books, and a small table with a teacup and daisy bouquet create the coziest corner. Outside the window, tulips sway gently, as if whispering stories to anyone who pauses. The dining room tells a story of gathering and grace. A time-worn table is draped in linen, with a lilac centerpiece catching the afternoon light. Mix-match chairs surround it, each carrying memories. Shadows from a farmhouse chandelier fall across delicate wallpaper in warm, poetic patterns. Next, we stroll through a rustic greenhouse framed in weathered wood. Shelves overflow with seedlings and garden tools. A potting bench holds terracotta pots and watering cans. Through open panels, peonies peek in from outside. Sunlight pours down, inviting new life to begin. Back at the farmhouse, the porch rocks gently with the wind. Floral cushions sit on old wooden chairs, and mason jar lanterns sway slightly above. Hanging planters bloom in vibrant colors. It's a scene of welcome and rest, framed by trees in blossom. Upstairs, we find a dreamy farmhouse bedroom. The bed is dressed in hand-stitched quilts and floral pillows. A vintage vanity rests nearby with wicker baskets beneath. Outside the open window, hydrangeas bloom boldly. Soft beams of sun warm the wood floor in dappled gold. A winding path leads us to a vintage barn, surrounded by vibrant daffodils and tulips. Rustic wood signs dot the way, and old watering cans lean like sculptures. Trees whisper above as spring light filters through their leaves, painting everything in soft, cheerful color. The lens lingers on a windowsill. Antique bottles catch the light, filled with fresh-cut wildflowers. Lace curtains gently move in the breeze. Through the glass, the garden is bursting in bloom. Sunlight creates flickers of warmth that dance along the window frame. Back inside, a quiet farmhouse corner reveals a wooden bench topped with plaid cushions. Galvanized flower buckets line the wall, filled with spring stems. A floral wreath hangs beside them. Beyond the open barn doors, the spring landscape glows under the gentle light. We wander into the potting shed. A charming mess of seed packets, clay pots, and old gardening books fills the space. Spring air sneaks through gaps in the wood. Daisies peek from small crates, and a watering can waits patiently in the corner. From above, the entire homestead stretches in bloom. The farmhouse rests quietly among rolling meadows, garden rows in radiant color. A dirt path winds around flower beds and trees. Morning mist lifts as golden sunlight spills across the countryside in soft waves. In the sunroom, light filters through hanging ferns and pale linen curtains. Rattan chairs cradle pastel cushions. On a wicker table, a teacup rests beside a fresh wildflower bouquet. The space is alive with calm, kissed by sunshine and filled with garden scents. We glide through open barn doors into a pastel-painted interior. Crates stacked with gardening supplies and floral arrangements line the wall. Linen curtains shift in the breeze, while hanging flower baskets sway slightly above. The space feels forgotten, yet lovingly maintained. Under a canopy of blossoms, a quaint garden table waits. Antique metal chairs surround it, while a pitcher of lemonade sparkles in the sun. Birds chirp from the nearby trees. Flower petals dot the tablecloth, carried gently on the spring wind. Inside the farmhouse pantry, rows of glass jars gleam with homemade preserves. Labels written in soft script, fresh loaves of bread, and baskets of herbs fill the wooden shelves. A window looks out over the herb garden, bathed in the day's early light. Back in the kitchen, a rustic island stands proudly. Mint-colored cabinets offer charm, while cherry blossoms in a vase brighten the space. Spring vegetables fill woven bowls. Light flows through the windows, making the room feel alive and endlessly welcoming. As the sun lowers, we take a final look at the farmhouse. The shutters, painted in soft pastels, frame glowing windows. Smoke rises gently from the chimney. Flowering shrubs sway in the golden breeze. Everything rests, wrapped in the quiet joy of spring. Thank you for joining us on this peaceful spring journey through the vintage farmhouse. We hope the soft colors, blooming gardens, and rustic elegance inspired your next decor idea. Be sure to like, comment your favorite scene, and subscribe to Golden Farmhouse Tales for more heartwarming home inspiration every week.